the Bengals and the Raiders. They're meeting up this weekend, Saturday, January 15th, in order to determine which team will be moving on in the playoffs. Now, let me get my prediction out of the way. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. The reason I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals is their quarterback, Joe Burrow. I think they easily have the advantage in the quarterback position. Joe Burrow's a stud, and he's used to pressure. He played in the college football playoff, he played in the national championship, and that's why Joe Burrow is more primed for the playoffs. Derek Carr, yes, he has led the Raiders to the playoffs. However, he got injured, so he wasn't able to compete in the game. But just looking at it position to position, Cincinnati Bengals have a lot of advantages. Quarterback, definitely. Running back, Joe Mixon, stud. Jamar Chase, come on now. I got to give the Raiders the tight end position because Darren Waller is one of the premier tight ends in the NFL. But then if you go to the defensive side, the secondary for the Bengals has been stout. A lot of the signings they made, for example, Chidobe Awuzie, have been absolutely balling out for the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's what allowed them to win the AFC North and make that leap forward. The Raiders, on the other hand, were able to squeak into the playoffs. They won big games against the Colts and the Chargers in order to get into the postseason, in order to get an opportunity to compete in this game. They beat the Chargers in overtime 35-32, scoring a field goal at the end of overtime in one of the best games, if not game of the year. The Bengals and the Raiders played early in the season. Bengals, when they got that victory, it just proved that they were the more dominant team because they were able to complete third downs at 50% clip. The Raiders were only 1 for 7. And then penalties. The Bengals are the second least penalized team in the league. The Raiders are the second most penalized team in the league. And since it's being played in Cincinnati, I can expect the penalties to lean more towards the Raiders than the Bengals. And yes, you might think I'm crazy. No, actually, it's proven that there is a half-point advantage to the home team in terms of penalties per game in their averages. The home and away games for the same team, they typically have a half point less when they're home rather than away. And that's going to be big because not all penalties are made equal. So if the Raiders have just one more penalty, depends what it is, but it could give a first down, it could be big. And I think the Raiders are going to beat themselves. They're prone to beating themselves. And that's why you got to give the advantage to Cincinnati. Do I think that the Raiders have a chance? Sure. I mean, they got a puncher's chance in this game. But you can't beat Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. I mean, that LSU connection is unmatched. There is no receiving quarterback duo this side of Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams that is better than Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. They just make things happen, especially in that game against Kansas City, going for 266 and 3 touchdowns, Jamar Chase. My goodness, man. That is savage. You couldn't even give him a chance. Couldn't. So, I want to know what you guys think. I think Cincinnati is going to win this game. I definitely think they're going to win. I think it's going to be a definitive win for Cincinnati. And this is going to really tee up their playoff push. Do I think they make the Super Bowl? No. But I think this is going to put them in a position where the next 10 years is going to be the domain of Joe Burrow. And we're going to see some crazy, crazy matchups with him and Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. Just don't see the Raiders winning. But again, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think the Raiders will win this game? Or do you think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are just going to run wild? Wow, that didn't even sound like English. Wild on these guys. Let me know.